Hello, my name is Taehoon Kim, TK. I'm going to be presenting you about our Going for Gold, bringing the tradition of Olympic pins trading to the NFT world. Just to tell you a bit about myself. So I got into the game industry from Samsung Electronics mobile game division, and I've been involved in a series of online gaming startups, starting with Real-Time Worlds. I developed Crackdown. New Software, we've done a series of virtual worlds and metaverse projects during that time, Pixelberry, and now at nWay. At nWay, we focus on developing real-time multiplayer games. So competitive multiplayer games like action RPG games or Twin Blade, fighting games in mobile and console via the Power Rangers IP that we have. We've also done a real-time wrestling game with WWE Undefeated, and also 24-player live battle royale game called Battlepalooza. Yeah, we're experts in multiplayer games across many different type of platforms, and in sort of cross-play gaming. And yeah, so one thing that we like to do is in the past we've done a lot of these in-game pricing. So because we do competitive multiplayer games, it makes sense to have events with real-world pricing. And one thing that we thought of when we met with the IOC, when they were looking for a new video game partner, is to do pricing with NFTs. So we kind of presented them with of the idea of doing a both NFT/video game deal, where you can play the game to earn NFTs, and also collect NFTs to unlock certain perks in the game. And given that the Olympics have this long 100-year tradition of the Olympic pin trading, where a lot of people actually go to these Olympics to trade pins. I think it made a lot of sense to them, and we were able to win the deal, and we have the project going on now. So yeah, I'll show you a real quick trailer, kind of showcasing our Olympic pin project. Yes, so the exciting part of this project is that we have access to artworks and designs of the Olympic Games spanning from 1896 all the way to 2024. So we have access to what's called the Olympics Heritage Collection, which has all the content from the very first Athens 1896 Olympics all the way to Rio 2016, and then and of course the Tokyo 2020 and the upcoming Beijing 2022 Winter Olympics and the Paris 2024 Summer Games. So yes, the way they've organized it is into different types of art. First one, which was showcased in the opening ceremonies of the Tokyo 2020 Olympics, is kind of the pictograms. These are kind of iconic artworks that are attached to the games. And then we have the emblems as well. A lot of artworks with the emblems, and of course the mascots, as well as the posters spanning all the games. the tremendous amount of art that we have access to that we can utilize to build the various pins and the collections. And the way we've done it is kind of taking our video game background, we've kind of organized it into 4 different tiers. So commons, usually around 1,000 to 10,000 minted, and then rare NFTs, so rare pins are 200 to about 1,000. Epic NFTs around 100 to 500. And the legendary NFTs are the most scarce, ranging anywhere from 20 to 99 minted. So these are some of the examples. And we have a different frames for each of the tiers, the gray to blue to purple to gold, to signal the rarity tiers easily. But here are some examples of the pins. We kind of use our background in video games to add animations and VFX into the pins. And given that they're digital pins, we have the freedom to kind of add these animations and VFX, which really it brings up the quality of these pins a few notch. This is one of those iconic mascots for the 1988 Seoul Olympics that we have coming up as well. So yeah, very kind of high quality, high premium feel type of to the NFTs that we're building. And we also have 2 video games in development. So we have the license to make a video game with the Winter Olympics theme with the upcoming Beijing 2022. And then later down the road, a group of summer games in our video game with the Paris 2024 game that's coming up. And yeah, kind of taking our kind of focus and expertise in the studio, we're going to be developing a synchronous multiplayer game. It's going to be up to 24 players playing at the same time. It will be PC mobile cross-play. And it will have the exciting part about this game is it will have the play to earn system, which is super hot right now, as well as the in-game utility with the pins. So the players will be able to kind of accumulate points by playing and use those points to win NFT boxes. And of course, you can take those NFTs and then trade in the marketplace, which enables kind of play to earn mechanics. And then the NFT pins and avatars are going to have in-game utility, which I'll talk about more on the next slide. And people will be able to, complete many different types of sets to receive special perks. So talking about going into the kind of the Olympic pins in-game utility and perks. One big thing is avatar customizations. Some of the pins will unlock, exclusive skins. If you complete certain sets, we will give you unlock exclusive be able to ability to unlock special equipment, and then also holding a certain number of pins or completing a certain number of sets or micro sets will allow the players to earn, passive self-currency income, basically like a boost in your currency income for usage in game store. We can give access to special events so the players can gain entry into special tournaments that are for the NFT holders only, and win exclusive rewards from those tournaments. We'll have a collection viewer in the game as well for you to see your digital pin collection. And then we'll organize them by sets so we can see which pieces are missing for you to complete different sets. And if you do complete different sets, we'll show some effects and kind of show what you can get from that completion as a reward. And then also see other players' collections so you can kind of trade in the marketplace as well. And then also lastly, access to early access. So give access to early build for people to get a chance to be able to be one of the first people to play the game before it goes live. And then more games and more IPs coming. Even after the Olympic video game, we're going to be continuously adding more games and content into the marketplace. So please keep a lookout for that. And we have Iconic Edition going on right now. Common box sells usually for $9, contains 5 pins. rare box for $24, which contains two rare pins, 3 common pins. Epic box at $99 for 1 epic pin, 2 rare pins, 4 common pins, and a legendary for around $349, 1 legendary pin and 2 epic pins. And we'll have new editions to be introduced each month. And then we'll have a separate tokenomics for each editions. We're planning for new content through end of 2024. We have a large number of sets and micro sets to collect for various perks. And we have a marketplace live right now, which is built for mainstream news. Transactions are done in USD, credit card. You can use the credit cards to make purchases. And then there's no gas fee, of course, using Flow. People are able to get low price NFTs. And proof of stake allows for the green NFTs, so reduce climate impact. Lastly, we have our rare box drop happening right now, so you can go and make the purchase. And then we have the iconic editions Epic box coming on October 20th at 9 a.m. And then the legendary box, which will be the most valuable, coming on October 27th at